Hi everybody, Angie here from Recover Me. I'm going to just read today's Keep It Simple message, April 30th. When you want to be something, it means you really love it. Andy Warhol. At times we turn to substances because we couldn't love ourselves. Our addiction gave a promise of relief, but it gave us self-hate. We wanted to love, but couldn't. What is it we really love? Where should we put our energy? In raising children, in creating art, in helping addicts who still suffer? There's much in this world that needs our love. We can be many things in our lives. Let's be people we believe in. Let's be people we're proud of. Let's be people we can love. Prayer for the day. Higher power, help me know myself through my inventories. My skills, talents, values, and loves must be clear to me so I can use them to do your will. Action for the day. Today I'll think about what I'd really love to do through my work. You have it, guys. Okay, we'll go into the cards and we'll see what do Spirit have to tell us today. Guys, we're going to use the Hermetic Tarot. I was told to use this deck for your reading today, so let's have a look. And as always, take what fits and leave the rest. So let's see, what does Spirit have to tell us today for your highest good and the highest good of all? Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, please join us in this active divination for this collective today. What is it they need to know? And what does it need to hear? And please protect us from any unwanted energies in this space. Thank you, Spirit. Let's find out what's going on with you guys. Let's see. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, please bring us messages today for this collective. Current energy, the lovers, woo guys, children of the voice divine. So yeah, the lovers card, this is a Gemini card. You might have strong Gemini or be a Gemini. Lovers talks about a choice, or it talks about a love connection, or just a connection where there's deep love for each other. It could be family, friends. Eight of Swords, Lord of the Shortened Force. Eight of Swords is a self-imposed prison of the mind. Let's keep going. Get your spread, initial spread anyway. Knight of Swords is what you need to focus on. This is maybe somebody coming towards you in air energy, wanting to speak some truth to you, deliver some new knowledge to you. Seven of Wands in the recent past says Lord of Valor. Seven of Wands is about defending your energy, defending yourself in some capacity, having to stand up for yourself maybe. Those two cards are stuck together. Queen of Pentacles. This is Earth energy. Queen of Pentacles is like a motherly energy. Again, it's male or female. It's just the energy of the card. But yeah, she sits on her throne. She's like, you know, that embodiment of the person that keeps house, the boss in the house, the boss at work, you know, anything like that. Let's see what's going on with the future energy here for this collective, please, Spirit. Very abundant as well, the Queen of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles is, it says, Lord of material success. Six of Pentacles talks about equal give and take. This is lovely. This is what we want, right? Equal give and take in our relationships. Where people meet you halfway and there's compromising goes on as well. It could be a thing. So as always, take what fits and leave the rest. Not every message will resonate with each and every one of you. And of course, every reading can be talking about past, present, and near future energies. Two of Cups. So this could definitely be a love connection. Two of Cups is your guidance from Spirit. This is about sharing your energy with another. It's more of a love connection than anything else. It also talks about balance, you know, balancing where you put your love, or where you, yeah. Let's keep going. Five of Pentacles, Lord of material trouble. So this is trouble with your money, trouble with your finances, trouble with your home, trouble, you know, with anything in the material world. Feeling left out in the cold as well, as the message comes through there. Let's see, what's in your hopes or fears? The sun. The sun. The cards are just flipping out today, guys. This is amazing. Sun is a card of Leo, Lord of the fire of the world. This is the happiest card in the deck. Embracing joy, really enjoying yourself, just no matter what. The potential outcome is the moon. This is card of Pisces. The potential outcome. This talks about moving ahead, following your North Star. There's something to do with this full moon that's coming up on Friday, isn't it? And Four Cups at the back of the deck, Lord of blended pleasure. So when you see the Four Cups, it's often talking about, you know, reflecting on things that didn't work out in the past, or, you know, being kind of bored. Can also be boredom. So let's clarify. The Lovers with the Eight of Swords, please, Spirit. What do we have for these two? Lovers with the Eight of Swords. So Eight of Swords is that self-imposed prison of the mind, when bad thoughts, can't find a way out. You feel as though trapped, but you're actually not trapped. I don't know which of those two it was. We have to keep on going, guys. Let's have another look. The Lovers, the Eight of Swords. This, I don't know, what's this agitation in there? Indecisiveness is coming through. And a bit of apprehension. Ace of Pentacles, Lord of the root of the powers of the earth, and Seven of Swords, the back of the deck, Lord of unstable effort. So, Seven of Swords talks about sneaky stuff that's hidden. The moon is also here, and it also represents reflection, and it also represents what's hidden, what you can't see. So maybe there's something you can't see, or it could be trickster energy around you. Would you clarify these three? Let's see what we got looking at all three of these, Parish. What is this? The Lovers, Children of the Voice Divine. Ace of Swords, Ace of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles is an opportunity, something to do in the real world. You know, you get hit by inspiration, something that you'd like to do. And so you want to do something about this lover's situation. Maybe you're in a relationship, or just take a relationship as an option here. Now, it can be platonic, it can be lovers, as I said. So whatever's going on with this connection, something's stopping you. Your head is stopping you from taking action on this connection. Maybe somebody's offered you a cup of love, or, you know, a connection of some kind, a love offer, and your head is getting in the way of taking action on this, is what this is saying here, as in your thoughts are getting in the way. You're thinking all the worst of potentially what's the situation on it. The Ace of Pentacles here is saying, you know, there's an opportunity here to do something about this in the real world. You most might be suspicious that they're not being their true selves. So let's see what's going on with that Knight of Swords. Knight of Swords is very fast moving energy, and this is what you need to focus on. It could be an air sign coming towards you, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, but if the Knight of Swords is coming towards somebody, he's coming in really quick. You could be going in really quick to speak to somebody, because it is about talking, communication, very fast communication. Or that the winds and the breezes. So can we clarify this Knight of Swords, please? Here we go. Five of Wands. Nine of Swords at the back of the deck. Ouch. Nine of Swords, very painful card. It talks about cruelty, despair, being up at night, anxiety, distraught. We focus on moving quickly. Five of Wands, Lord of Strife. So trouble and strife is Five of Wands, you know. Maybe competing against others. Rivalry comes through as well. Knight of Swords. So you need to keep an eye on competing energies around you. Stuff that's, you know, draining you. Obstacles and challenges that you have in your life at the moment. And then the Knight of Swords, he comes in and he kind of slices through everything and kind of sorts everything out, you know, where it figures out what is a priority here, what needs the attention, what should I cut out of my life, you know, that kind of thing. So you're going to be dealing with trying to get through all the things that you feel responsible for. Five of Wands talks about maybe five responsibilities, five things you need to take action on. And then the Knight of Swords, then when he's with it, is just saying, he can prioritize these tasks. Say there were five, I don't know. There's a 6-pointed star here, so there might be six. And yeah, just cutting through and cutting out what doesn't serve you, what burns you. You know, the Wands is a fire energy. This stuff that's burning you out, burning the candle on both ends is also coming through with that. And with this Nine of Swords, this is a big source of anxiety as well for you at the moment. It's giving you that sleepless nights thing, and something you can't get out of your head and you don't think you can overcome. Let's see what's going on with that Seven of Wands. This is talking about protecting, trying to protect your peace, you know, in the recent past. And it's all very similar to what we're seeing, you know, in that what you need to focus on. This is your card. Knight of Cups. So this is another person coming in. The Hermit is a card of Virgo. Magus of the Voice of Light. So the Hermit is about, you know, introspection. It's a very wise soul, this Hermit. Got a lot of look at this egg here though. Wow. It's like there are little jewels within you is what this is saying, of knowledge, like this egg, and stuff that you can create from your own inner wisdom. This is amazing, guys. Seven of Wands clarified by the Knight of Cups. So Seven of Wands, yeah. You're having to defend yourself from outside energies. And this Knight of Cups has come towards you in the recent past. So it could be a water sign came towards you, Aries, or sorry, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. And they came towards you. They're offering their cup of love. They want to connect. And there's that Lover's card there. So in the recent past, somebody approached you with an offer of connection, love. And yeah, this is what you're contemplating now. Is can you put your energy in this? So it is an opportunity, but your head is getting in your way at the moment. There's something blocking you here, for sure. I think you're suspicious that things, you know, you mightn't have enough resources for it. That's what you thought in the recent past. And now at the moment, it's like your head is getting the better of you. Queen of Pentacles in the supporting energy. Let's see what's going on with this Queen of Pentacles. Okay, guys, what is this? Queen of Pentacles. I think, yeah, you've got other priorities and other responsibilities here with that Seven of Wands as well, and stuff that you know that you have to do, like your everyday. And maybe you're concerned that you can't open up your schedule to include anything else at the moment. You're kind of inundated and you're worried, like, will I have space for that person? The Hierophant to the back of the deck, card of Taurus, may or may not be significant, but this talks about spiritual commitments, spiritual leadership. There's a priest or a pope here in the middle of this image. The card of marriage as well, of course. Yeah, spiritual leadership, spiritual practice even. This is your supporting energy. Wow, like earth and fire. What a combination. Queen of Pentacles. This is the homemaker, like I was saying, the person that's the boss at home in the home. And male or female again for both of these queens. And this is a person that's very focused, determined, and ambitious, and like they're going after their goals. You know, there's no stopping the Queen of Wands. The Queen of Pentacles then is very very proud of their domain, and they sit on the throne. There's no moving these queens. They're just like static. This is earth energy again. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and Wands energy then is fire energy, Aries, no, Leo, yeah, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius, sorry. Yeah, this is a passionate, somebody's got loads of passion in them. So this is your supporting energy. There may or may not be males or females in that sort of energy around you at the moment, but if that's not the case, then this is you sort of being the queen of your castle, quite literally, male or female again. And then also, this is you're taking your throne of power, and your domain is your domain, where you rule the roost. And that can be work anywhere else. And then the Queen of Wands with it. It's like from this state of stability and security, you've got this empowerment and this fire in your belly to charge forward with your goals while you're feeling this grounded contentedness and, at peace and at home within your own self. I love it. Going to sneeze, guys. No, I'm not. Okay, Six of Pentacles then is equal give and take, and that's in the near future. This will make sense eventually if you just stick with me. I think, yes, it'll make sense. Six of Pentacles, we just had a jumper, and it's the Seven of Pentacles, and the Hanged Man at the back of the deck. This is a card of Pisces, Spirit of the Mighty Waters. This talks about either stopping what you're doing and having a think and hanging upside down and getting the other perspectives on a situation, or it just talks about, a new perspective. Flipping things on their head, literally, just to get every perspective and every side of the story, maybe, is another thing I just channeled there. So that's lovely. Six of Pentacles with Seven of Pentacles. So something you're growing. Like, look at this. You got this seed, something that can grow, right? This is the seed of something that will grow. The Ace of Pentacles is one pentacle. You put that seed in the ground, and in the future, you're going to end up with equal give and take. So this is very encouraging for the connection here, for sure. That it'll grow into a place where there's equal give and take. And then Seven of Pentacles coming after that. This talks about, gradually you will see the fruits of your labors, or the fruits of the, efforts that you put in, or the energies you give to this. But yeah, taking stock is also coming through with this Hanged Man. Maybe you guys have been together in a past life, or you've had a previous relationship and this is reconciling and you're building again, and it's almost like you're getting this perspective of, how far you've come already. Maybe it's your own perspective on yourself, how far you've come and how healed you are. Okay, we'll continue on. It's very much about a connection, though. There's your Two Cups again. It's still talking about it. And Cups energy is about your emotions. Pentacles is work. Maybe there's work that needs to be put into this relationship in the near future, and it is that thing of, Eight of Cups, Four of Pentacles. I have to put that card back, actually. Spirit just said, thank you, Spirit. I don't know what's going on here with this Two of Cups. Please, Spirit, can we have a card to clarify our Two of Cups, please? Yeah, there's a lot of cards wants to jump here for this one. And this is why it's so unclear. We'll go a bit slower. Okay, we'll go with that one then. Two of Swords, indecision. Princess of Wands. It's like the Queen of Wands -1, this is like apprenticing. Princess of the Shining Flame. So yeah, maybe there's something here. You're learning to feed your passions, to go for your goals, that you don't feel quite queen status sometimes, like this person feels totally capable. complete confidence in themselves, you know. And then this princess is sort of arriving as a step down from that, if you know what I mean. I'm just going to have to cover her up a bit. Like nudity on YouTube, I'll be get a slap from YouTube. But Two of Cups with the Two of Swords. This is very balanced, you guys. Two of Swords usually means indecision, but for me here, this is like you know inside you. This is the position of guidance from spirit as well. It's like guidance is to create, you know, feed into this lovely connection. Two cups, whatever it is for you, platonic or otherwise. If it's a love connection, whatever. Because balance is the key here. You got reciprocity with your Six of Pentacles, also talking about a balanced give and take, you know what I mean? And that there is growth here if you feed it. So it's dependent on what you give this connection very much. And the Two of Swords then is that card where there's somebody blindfolded. Your mind has no place here is also what I'm getting here. And this is the card of the mind rather than the card of emotions. But when I see the Two of Swords with the Two of Cups, it means to balance your heart and your mind is the way forward. Like, do keep, you know, you need to control this sword energy, that your thoughts aren't getting the better of you. You know, the way a head runs away with this, and that alcoholic mind, as they call it, or the addict's mind as well, can be like, oh, it's never ending. I find it that it's just when you're feeling a bit content that you are like this Queen of Pentacles, you're king of your throne and queen of your throne or whatever, that, and then you have a bit of ambition, and then it could be just the wrong thought can come in and knock these two queens off of their thrones. So that's like the warning with these two of cups and Two of Swords. This is your guidance from spirit position. It's saying to continuously feed what feeds your soul here, and also keep an eye on the sword energy, like the mind getting the better of you rather than anything else, because this is all about you guys. Five of Pentacles, that kind of feeling of lack. It's a lack mindset kind of a card. It talks about, you know, resilience as well. Five of Pentacles is in your environment at the moment, so there might be feeling like you're left out in the cold, that you're feeling a bit lonely, abandoned, that you don't have enough money, time, resources. That's what the Pentacles talk about. So Spirit, what do we have to clarify this lovely Five of Pentacles? It means that things need to change as well. When things are only a five, there's your King of Cups. And the Knight of Cups back here. So it's definitely somebody who's a water energy. They're in their cups, they're in their emotions. Look at the Ten of Cups at the back of the deck. Lord of perfected success. This is complete and utter bliss and happiness emotionally. No doubt about it. And the Five of Pentacles with the King of Cups, maybe you're getting assistance from somebody who is a water sign. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Or maybe somebody's just coming in and their body's that energy, male or female again, it's just that energy of the card. They are this loving, giving, nurturing person. And that they want to help, you know, where you're feeling a bit like you don't have enough. Now, it could be somebody literally in your life that just says, look, I'll give you a few pounds towards whatever bills you're short on, and help and support you to make up what it is you're short on, energy wise, time wise, money wise, things wise, material world things. But yeah, there's definitely somebody here is willing to help you out. And when it's like all these love energies, the Knight of Cups, it could be that this person not only will be helping you emotionally, but they'll be also a helpful support is coming through here, not necessarily money, just that their support is very helpful to you. Keep this feeling of being in the Queen of Pentacles energy, you know, like that you are still the queen of your throne or the king of your throne, and it creates a stability within you, and it also creates emotional happiness. So, you know, you can't ignore that there's a lot of support coming through here. It can be a family member or a very close friend or somebody, you know, that's in your life that you didn't realize that they'd be available for this sort of help for you. The Sun card has been clarified by the Five of Swords. You know, there's so many, and there's the Five of Cups, 555. This is all about change. Five of Cups is another feeling of lack. It says Lord of loss and pleasure. You can talk about um, focusing on things that have gone wrong, disappointments and heartache in your life emotionally. And in fact, there's 2 cups still standing. Even though these 3 have spilled, you still have 2 cups standing. So all your efforts have not been in vain in your emotional life, or, regarding disappointments. 5 of Swords is about fighting. It's Lord of Defeat is what it says here. And the Sun card, like this is the sun is sort of illuminating. That's what it does. The sun shines and illuminates things. It brings to your attention where there's been deceit, arguments, deception, um, people saying things, gossiping came through there as well. But when you're faced with this, is another message. When you're faced with this sort of conflicting energy, people want to engage in sort of, bickering arguments, any of that sort of stuff, that you can embody this sun energy here and just choose the sun, choosing love rather than, fear. It's very much coming through here, guys. And that's, another thing that comes up in our sobriety groups. And I don't know if you know, I'm with AA since last October. And just that's another thing I've been learning. Yeah, the opposite of fear is love. Isn't that it? False evidence. What is it? Fear. False evidence appearing real. It's one of the best acronyms I ever heard in the. Yeah. So let's see. I hope this makes sense to you guys. It's a bit all over the place, the energy, isn't it? Comment below anyway. If things resonate, do comment below. And do consider subscribing and passing this on to someone else who might be interested in getting daily readings for their sobriety journey. I was inspired to bring these messages through by Spirit to give guidance to people on this journey. And as I kind of share it with you, I'm also healing myself. Moon card, yeah, is Pisces. Can talk about reflection. Can talk about, your path being illuminated in the dark. Talks about things that are hidden. 9 of Pentacles. Guys, this is so great. And the 3 of Swords at the back of the deck. Lord of Sorrow. So this talks about definitely previous to betrayals and heartbreaks. I think there's a healing coming along with this. Like if the 9 of Pentacles turns up in the face of the moon, and we have 3 of Swords underlying there, this is just crazy. You know what's underneath the 3 of Swords is 6 of Wands, which is a card of victory, crossing over the finish line, public recognition, all the brilliant things. Lord of Victory, you see it says it there, and with Lord of Sorrow on top of it. So this is telling me that there's a treasure beneath the sorrows that you've suffered, collective, and it is this thing of, when you look through your, step forward, and we're looking at all the places where we had shortcomings, and picking that stuff apart. Right underneath that is your freedom. That's where your victory lies. The moon with the 9 of Pentacles, this is, you finding your northern star and following it and finding your purpose. You got the moon and the sun, guys. It's very celestial stuff going on here. Very, very powerful. 9 of Pentacles means independence, Lord of material gain, it says here. This is financial independence, feeling secure and stable in your home, feeling that home lives inside you, as you all know what it does. Just feeling, that you have everything you could possibly need in the material world. Like we had that 9 of cups there, or 10 of cups, I can't remember, but it is that, complete emotional stability, and this is complete material stability, the material world. This is a beautiful reading, guys. I love the balance here with the moon as well, I have to say. Those 2 towers, and then you have your Jekyll and Hyde, or the wild beast and the domesticated beast, and things being very much in balance. After all the balance imagery we saw here with the Two of Swords, Two of Cups, yeah, the Lovers, like this a lot. And then this equal give and take with your Six of Pentacles. This is brilliant. I mean, you've got so much sword stuff going on here then with the Knight of Swords, and then where was the other one? Two of Swords. This is speaking your truth, and this is facing down, using your voice to quiet down the noise of these fights and arguments and so on, and you're just standing in your power there in the sun and shining a light on where people are, bickering needlessly, very needlessly. But yeah, you have a lot of power here to unearth this victory of yours and overcome the betrayals and the heartaches you've had in the past, for sure, you guys. So that's your message from Tarot for today. We're going to get you an angel message card here from the baby archangels deck that I have, and I'll send you on your way. So yes, if you've not seen me before and this is your first time, do consider subscribing. I need all the help I can get. I'm on week 3 only of this channel, and this is just, I'm feeling that the population of energy is coming through every day. I tune in, so I do daily readings for you guys, and every day I feel that we're growing. There's more of you here. So this is just brilliant. Yeah, so the guidance that comes through, it varies from day to day as well. Some of it can be very about sobriety and addiction, and then other days it's kind of bearing in mind you have lives and it's life on life's terms here as well. So yeah, if you think that you are interested in seeing more of these videos as well, do ring the notification bell and hit the thumbs up. I need all the support I can get. I need to spread the word. There's so many people I know I'm not getting this message to, and it is a concern. But it's early days, as I say, but any help at all you could offer in that regard, I'd be so thankful. So let's get your angel message, guys. What do the archangels want to say to you guys today? Let's see. What do we have for this collective today? Divine order. Look at these beautiful cards. Have you ever in your life a golden angel? Archangel Raguel. Everything is how it needs to be right now. Look past the illusion and see underlying order. Every time you see those 8 of Swords, 3 of Swords, 2 of Swords, they're all illusions. Look past the illusion and see the underlying order. Fantastic. Okay, guys, I'm going to leave that there for you, and I will see you all again tomorrow. Namaste. I love you all.